Sawaika. I'm standing over the River Quiet in Thailand. My name is Aileen Gonzalez, coming from New York. I'm here in beautiful Thailand as a Como ambassador and looking forward to be working with the Pataranak Foundation. Como Ambassador is an incentive program for Como, developed by Como hotels for their employees to work with organizations around the world. From here, we're traveling 250 kilometers to the Thai border with Myanmar, where I'm going to be working at the Pataranak Foundation. I'm very excited to be working with them. Good morning. We're here at Pataranak with the staff preparing one of the researches that they're conducting currently. What they're doing is they putting water from different sources in these plastic containers in order to promote to the community a safe way of drinking water, or a safe drinking water to the community. So we put the plastic bags on these containers and we leave it over the sun for the day. The purpose of this is the ultraviolet rays of the sun will hit the water and kill the germs, making the water drinkable and for the community. And no need for the community, if they follow this procedure, to buy water or to take it from the forest. What Pataranak does is they do the research, check on the germs at the end of the day, and that way they promote this as for the community to follow this procedure. Good morning again. We are in a very nice activity. We're gonna be collecting eggs. Just in these two cages, Pataranak has 130 chickens. And this is gonna be my first time. Let's see how it goes, because afterwards we're gonna take these eggs to school and to provide it to the kids at school. So join us. They don't bite?
Sometimes.
Oh.
If ever something look like
Very excited to be picking eggs, collecting eggs. And the chicken seems to be very excited as well. So let's see if I find some.
It's easier to.
Where?
Easy.
Don't pick me. From here to the school. Still very warm. We're taking these eggs to school. From farm to school. These bicycles were a donation from the Como Foundation. And today, me as an ambassador and the rest of the team, we're going to the school in these bicycles. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, this is one of the experiences that can bring one back down to earth, and I think that happens to me here as well. Coming from a developing country, I am well familiar with less fortunate people way of living. But what I found here at Kanchanaburi is it was very touching because they are the poorest of the poor, and these people, they don't have, even with the poor conditions they live here, they are buried at their country, and that's very touching to see. And the kids of them, although many of them were born here in Thailand, they are not considered Thai, so they go under the same umbrella as their parents. So it's a circle that I understand is very difficult to break, and it's very touching to see as well. Besides the challenges that they face, as poor education, the language barrier, lack of work, they also face the fact that they are not legal Thai citizens. Their kids are not legal Thai citizens, and currently there are not any plans or any government plans for these kind of people. At the government level, there are not plans for non-Thai communities. So they are left out of any kind of help, and this is where organizations like Patarana come into place, because they are not only, it's like the problems that these people face are not something that could be fixed with a one-time donation. The problems they face is something that needs to be consistent. They need to learn a way of getting a living, and for them to be outside of all kind of help of the government is very touching to see foundations like Pataranak going and working directly with them, with the community, and not only developing things and researching for them, but also following up. And it takes a lot of energy, I think. For what I've seen, it takes energy, it takes a lot of patience. We need to remember that although we have the great instinct to help, and if we help at a specific level and we give them something specific and we don't show them how after that is gone, how they can survive, the circle never gonna end. This school supports 270 students. Today we're having lunch with the kids, and the resources that they get from the government are not enough, so they also get support from the community. And today they're having white rice, mushroom soup, and boiled eggs from the Pataranak Foundation. The mushrooms, they have it from their own ground here in the school, and we're sharing a lot of them. I'm very happy to do that. We have been preparing the land. Usually, gentlemen prepare the land and ladies water the plants. Today, I did both, and these vegetables will be beneficial for the school, and some of them the students can take home as well. Very happy to be working with them. Imagine there is no hunger! Yay! I think I learned something, what I consider to be important, and something that I think it will help me also in the future to better help communities. And is the fact that for me, I consider myself to be someone that cares for people. And for me, the natural instinct is go to a place and change or give them something right away. They don't have a bed, to give them a bed. They don't have a proper roof, to give them or provide them with a proper roof. I think the way, or my understanding of this trip, is that how you can provide tools to people for them to be auto-dependent, to depend on themselves, to keep that sustainability that will help them and that will help their community. And it's, I think it's not something that is done once. It's a consistency, and it's if the follow-up and you know, and the help of other people. So I think that that's one of the great things I learned of this trip. I was involved with Pataranak in understanding what they're doing. They provide people with the start for the basics. You know, education is very, very important for development, for a society to grow, but how you can do that if you don't have food, or if the kids just have maybe 1 or 2 meals maximum per day. So it's good to start from the basics, and obviously the basics is food. So to see a foundation making sure that people have a proper way of safe drinking water, that people can you know, start with harvest, vegetable harvest, domestic animal development. Those are the tools that will help them and their kids to have food, to have vegetables, will give them tools to perhaps, you know, sell them afterwards and get an income out of it. So it's a combination of things, but I think it's very powerful when you see communities doing it and developing themselves. And I think it's even more powerful because it breaks the circle that they are used to, and that they are, from the families they're coming from, they're used to do the same thing. And when they learn how to get out of it, I'm not saying it's a magical formula or that's very easy to do. And there is so many people involved in making that happening or making that possible. But being close to people that really cares, and that moreover that believe in the population, believe that they can do it, I think that's very powerful. It's not only come and give them something and leave, it's working with them, and it's believing that they can do it. And it's being patient, because although you have the best intentions, go and show them how to do it, they perhaps at the first time, the second time, they won't get it, because it's a learning experience for them as well. And they don't know better than what they do. And seeing that community coming together, and community helping community and helping each other, is one of the biggest learning experiences I have. Thank you to the Como Ambassador Foundation. It has been I'm very grateful. It has been a life-changing experience. Kapunka.